Welcome back, family, friends, and fellow gamers, to Game Bros playing The Witcher. After a long and arduous research and 20 days, 24 hours a day, poring over research papers and YouTube videos and forums. We finally
very helpful people. I don't think I've ever found a forum that I felt like everyone on the forum was helpful.
There's like, oh man, this forum's got 40 comments. That might be, that's some good problem solving. And all of it's like, I have this problem too. I have this problem too.
Yeah, or it's someone saying, or it's like, hey, I have this problem with this thing, and then the person's like, I've had certain people. It's like, well, if you were smarter, maybe you would know how to. I'm like, that's not the point of the forum. Go.
Forums aren't. I've had good luck with forums,
right? But I've had both. I'm just saying, like, anyway.
So because of that, Steven found out we can do some more dialogue with this gravedigger here.
What do you need?
So we also learned that if the text is white, there's still some information you can find or options down that stream. Yeah. Do the second one though, because that one's pretty quick. From what I'm remembering.
Because the dead refuse to rest in peace. Fear not.
Oh, never mind. He just, go ahead and click through it. But you can just say, tell me something else. So that's just saying you didn't pick that option. So anyway.
You seem to know a lot about the deaths in the city. Ever help with investigations?
Sometimes I inform Raymond about the more interesting dead men.
I don't trust Raymond. He's hiding something.
Raymond? You wouldn't find a more loyal man.
He seems to be struggling with this case. I should help. Will you let me inside the cemetery?
City authorities prohibited it.
How can I change your mind?
I'd need Captain Mice's permission.
No other way to sway you?
Actually, I have a terrible debt with Toller. Clear those debts, the cemetery key's yours.
So yes.
To get inside the cemetery.
City authorities.
And then he loops.
Actually.
But basically he says we can talk with Fowler, pay off his debt. Hopefully it's not like 2,500 orens.
Yeah, it depends how much it is. If it's really expensive, then we're not doing that. I'll get the captain's permission.
Well, I don't know if you can do that.
You don't think I could?
Well, because there was no. I mean, maybe
like
not.
Best friends.
Where's the captain?
I assumed it would be Vincent or the guy down in the sewers.
Vincent Mice? Is that his name?
I think so. Yeah, I think he's the captain of the guard.
You could try. He's behind. Sorry, he's behind the hospital.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. So back here.
Oh, I'm glad it doesn't highlight like everything. It's highlighting stuff you can interact with, but it's like,
mysterious
like
man.
dog, lamp, bench, wall, grass. You're like, yeah.
All right, let's see if we can get that guy's debt cleared away. Hey, like, my man's got some student loan debt. Help him out here.
So what'll it be?
Yeah, we can refinance.
Can you get me inside the cemetery?
I can do anything, but I don't feel like it.
How can I convince you?
This damn investigation is getting tiring. Prove me innocent.
Oh, seriously?
Wait, how does that work? Wait, keep
okay.
going. Do you gamble just to try.
I'm an abso-fucking-lutely great poker player. Why?
Care to play?
Don't make me laugh. You're a swiving amateur. Get some practice before you fucking bother me again.
So he doesn't want to.
How does that? Okay, so now I gotta.
I guess Captain.
This game. I mean, I'm not blaming the game, but it's like there's not like you do this one thing and then the rest is kind of like you follow the trend. It's like no. The whole thing you have to do a specific way, and you have to follow. It's like golly. I mean, you could talk to the city guard. Yeah, it is Vincent Mice. So talk to him.
I'm trying to remember where he is.
He's.
Oh yeah, isn't he right here?
Yes.
Yeah, there he is. Okay, come on, Vincent, please. Be kind to me. Oh, is that a new suit? Did you get a haircut and lose weight and other nice things?
What is it, Witcher?
Yeah.
Can you get me a pass into the cemetery?
You accuse me, and then you want help?
See it as a way to prove your innocence.
Not a chance in hell. Get lost.
Steady.
I won't help with this vigilante investigation. The results are crap.
Serious? Oh my gosh. But like, why can't I pay that guy's debt?
I don't know.
That doesn't make any sense. Let me go back to talk to Thaler. That doesn't make any sense. Like, why wasn't that an option? Like, hey, I want to pay this guy's debt.
Well, no, this quest is saying they will not help you unless you prove them innocent.
So how the freak do I prove
So,
them innocent?
well, let's try to prove, because I have not dug into Vincent's thing at all. Okay, so one of these things is talk to the guard standing watch at the gate to the trade quarter, which is right behind you. No, sorry. Stop. Where are you? On the map?
I just talked to the gravedigger.
Yeah, but where are you on the map?
Down here.
That's
trade quarters over here, right?
Okay,
Yeah.
go over there. And this is assuming Vincent will even work with us after we prove him innocent.
I think he would.
But I feel like the game. Well, I feel like the game is like if you're, which kind of makes sense, but it is annoying. It's like if you accuse someone wrongly or something, they just will not help you.
If only I felt like doing this.
See, like, why would you? How do you know to talk to them? That annoys me because then, like,
What's the
ugh, gosh.
I know.
Wow, that's from the movie or from the show.
Yep.
I'll hear no humans being slain in this town.
You'd hardly be the first to know.
Witty, what you want?
I saw people with salamander badges in town.
Get out of here, Witcher.
But
We cannot speak further. Captain's orders.
Really?
So then go talk with,
Hold on,
or not talk with him. Go to Vincent's.
On his orders, the city guards are forbidden to talk about
So
Salamandra.
talk with Vincent now. See if he'll say something.
you stopped your men pursuing Salamandra.
Not discussing it doesn't mean we've dropped the case.
Talk to me.
It's confidential. End of conversation.
What do you do nights?
Nothing on...
That's...
I think I...
Oh, I figured it out. Vincent is guilty. I should pressure him. What? I just did that and it...
See, I don't think I'm getting conflicting information. I honestly think you can solve these suspect cases like 17 different ways.
Now it's giving me this. Yeah.
I know about your connection to Salamandra.
Curiosity is killing me.
You're corrupt. Azar Javed bought you with gold.
Listen carefully, Geralt of Rivia. For some time now, I've been conducting a complex investigation. Such an investigation involves risks. Costly risks. What's more, supervisors expect results.
Get to the point, Vincent.
Shut your mouth. I organize ambushes, setups. And every time I get to the scene, I learn some steaming pile of manure chopped everyone to bits.
Vincent.
I said shut it. That pile of manure is you. No other. I've had enough of your suspicions. Enough of your dismantling my plans. Enough of your lopsided face.
Okay. Find another way of reaching Azar. Well, the other one is gone. Vincent.
Well, it's
Weiss?
because,
We proved he's innocent!
Well, no, we proved he was, quote, guilty, but everything on the internet says he's innocent.
So I'm just going to reload then. I don't want to...
Like, I'm not opposed to the game doing this, but it's one of those things like when the game says I have found proof that blank, I'm trusting that the game knows what it's talking about.
Yeah.
And it doesn't.
Let me make sure I
Depending
can-
on the information you gathered, you can have it either way. Which it's one of those things like, okay, I'm fine with it because it's more realistic, but then I didn't know that and I was trusting the game to know what it was talking about. And it's not the game. You're seeing it through Geralt's eyes, I guess is what it is.
So
if
any
you don't
other-
gather information, it doesn't know, or he doesn't know.
Any other ideas? Anything else we can try?
We could try going back to proving what's his name, Thaler's innocence.
Okay.
Of course, it is somewhat annoying, I will say, when we're talking to Vincent in the middle of the warehouse. I mean, I guess it's Geralt's character, but he just pulls a sword out and starts cutting him up. I'm like, they didn't really talk. I mean, I guess they were like, who is this guy? This isn't the deal. And then he, but that's...
What is he talking about blaming me for all those deaths? I'm not the one doing that.
I don't know. I think he's just angry. Okay, so after skimming the internet for a little while, it looks like the deducing part is, which I guess it's fine because we're seeing it through Geralt's eyes and whatnot, but you get clues depending on the suspect, and then whether or not Geralt believes them or doesn't determines whether or not they're innocent or guilty, which is not how anything works, but whatever.
Yeah.
Like, so we believed we just said we believe you all the way through, and then we can then prove him innocent, and I think we can let him pay off the debt and get into the cemetery. Because that's actually where we want to go. There's specific information looking through these things about you want to get in the cemetery to find something.
Yeah.
But it's like, depending on how you do it, there's 3 ways to do it.
We'll
anyway.
see.
Ugh, man.
Let's summarize.
I'm really fucking interested.
There's nothing to the story.
What's your problem?
You're no criminal genius, Toller, though you might like to be.
So who am I? Some pious priestess's virginity that she lost in a dark alley?
A little conniver who buys debts to feel important, to have power over people if only for a moment.
That hurt, Geralt.
You talk a bundle, but when push comes to shove, you hide under the city guard's bibs. You lack balls.
Shut the fuck up.
Stop pretending you have principles. You come across the property of a witcher, someone who risks his life for people like you, and what do?
Tell me.
You ignore it. Just more prizes to peddle. You're an insignificant fence, nothing more.
That concludes your investigation? I'm almost disappointed.
You're not worth my time.
The great Geralt has spoken. He lectures, plays the wise one, and I couldn't give a rat's arse. Not being petty, I won't take it personally. All customers lose their wits once in a while. I'll let you in on something. I might have gotten on Azar's bad side once. The bastard lusts after antiques and luxuries, like any savage who makes a corner too. I was once asked to handle an entire transport of that shit. Turned out it was for him, except I needed the city guard's help at the time. I tipped Vincent off and they confiscated everything. I've needed even more protection since.
Cool. Okay.
So talk with him again, because we're still trying to pay off the guy's debt so we can get the key.
Yeah.
Like, I don't like how, I mean, it's whatever. I guess it's normal in conversation.
Can you get me inside the cemetery?
I can do anything. Tell the gravedigger his debt's cleared. He'll piss his pants in gratitude.
Thanks.
Wow. Okay. I didn't even have to. Didn't even have to.
Maybe
pay
we
him.
just. Maybe he just took us as proving him innocent as the debt, I guess.
But now I guess I also know that the captain of the guard is innocent. I wonder if I can do that.
Try.
Because he was talking about, like, oh yeah, I had to help. I tipped off Vincent. I wonder if I can tell him. That's the one that led to. Hold on. Let me save it first.
Well, yeah.
That's the one that led to, like, it's you. You're the
go
one.
through the gray ones first. Like, can you say, talk to the Salamandra?
Talk to you about Salamandra. I think I have this figured out.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
What?
Maybe.
I wanted to talk. I think I.
Yeah.
have
So
this
I guess you already have
Fine.
believed or not believed him enough times.
Okay.
Just do it just to see what I want
about
to.
your connection to Salamandra.
Curiosity is killing me.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So
Talk later.
that's kind of annoying. Like they made, and I'm kind of being
That's annoying.
too
Yeah,
hard
that
on
is
this
annoying.
quest, but it's like they made it intricately complex. But if you find information later, you're kind of screwed. Like you can't go back and say, "I'm sorry, I thought you were involved, but I
Yeah.
found evidence." It's like kind of like,
That you're
no,
not
you
involved.
already disbelieved him. He's already guilty, even though you found evidence that he's not. You know, it's like, okay,
Yeah.
which I
But
guess it's Geralt believing or
Again,
not
it's an
believing. any
old
people.
game. It's
Yeah.
it's the first Witcher game. So, but finally, my goodness, we've been on those quests and all this because we need to get the Sephiroth too. Like,
Yeah, well, I mean, you can do it. Not Rand's.
Yeah, we could have done it the other
Raymond's
way.
Like we can go down that path, but like you said, we're suspicious of him
believe
because
him.
anytime we walk up to a human,
What do you need?
our amulet's fine.
I want to get
we walk up
inside
to
the
Raymond, it's like, you know. So there's definitely something fishy.
What if Toller canceled your debts?
Is that possible?
I bought your debts from him, but you must help me.
Here are the keys. Go inside where we lay the fresh ones, but if they kill you, don't return to haunt me.
Farewell.
Okay, so
Thank
now we can get
you.
inside the cemetery, and I would just do dang it.
what?
I was trying to read the bottom.
Food? Oh, body. Whereas I can't like interact with that. Okay, to the crypt. I'll go to the crypt. How do I pull out my torch?
You, I think.
I can't have my torch and my...
No, it's the weapon.
Seriously.
I don't really know why. That doesn't really make sense, but whatever. Half health. Is he the only one left? Pause.
Yeah, he is. I think now.
Yeah, strong, and you should be able to kill him. Okay. Yeah, I need to remember that. You can pause the game, look around, see if, assess the situation, and then keep going. Like, it's not like, oh, I have to fight.
Corpse. Suspect Coxine is guilty. I need to pressure him. Ha 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 ha. I need to confront Azar directly. If only I knew where Azar was. Good thing I can highlight them with Alt. That's my secret Witcher power. Holding Alt to see. That's an Algul. If only I could get your blood. But apparently not.
So yeah, the way, man, this is a crazy. So like, go through your quests though. See what, not quests, the things. Yeah,
I found proof of his innocence.
Yeah, didn't you just read? This is very confusing because you just read like he's guilty. We found evidence he's guilty. Go through all the quests. Go through all the suspect things.
There's only 2.
Okay, it does still say he's guilty, although he's not. We know he's not. Go to what lies beneath.
I must not confront. Oh, it said I must not. I must seek support among one of the falsely accused.
So talk with Kalkstein. He's the only one that we have innocent that we can.
But he's guilty though. Like Kalkstein is guilty.
No, he's not.
Yes, he is.
No, the internet says he's not guilty. I'll say that.
I just found a thing. It was like I found proof that he's guilty.
Yeah, and then now it's saying he's innocent. I'm saying the quest I feel like was not. I'm not gonna say it was poorly written. I'm just it does flip back and forth. Like it can go either way because of how Geralt feels almost.
Pull it out again, Geralt.
I don't know. If you push tab, we'll put his weapon away. But,
I didn't push tab.
But like, so what did you see what we found though?
It was a body.
Yeah, go back to that body.
Was it in here? Yeah, it was in here.
And then look at it.
That's Raymond. Ha 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 ha. Raymond is the guilty one. It is obvious Raymond is the guilty one. He killed himself.
Assuming his own identity.
Yeah. I mean, we can record when we're done. Like this will be like part 1 or something.
Okay, so this is what I'll say. This is what I found. I just looked it up on the internet and whatnot. But the reality is that someone killed... Raymond. Go to Vizima Confidentiality, the quest. Because I feel like it should have told you this. Because, like, why would the...
he needs time to analyze.
Whatever.
He's still analyzing.
Someone killed, like, when he said, oh, they're after me and whatnot.
Uh-huh.
They found him, killed him, and then someone's assuming his identity. That's who's talking to you. And that's also why
I bet it's a doppelganger.
That's also why his amulet is like vibrating. Because
yeah, I bet it's a doppelganger. Pull out the torch. Pull it out. Okay.
But it is just kind of annoying that he's like determined to put the torch away. He's like, no. I don't need it.
He's like, I can see without it. I'm like, no, you can't, Geralt.
I took a cat eye potion. No, we didn't. We did not take one.
And then left.
I am very sure that I can see. Hits his head against the wall.
Yeah. All right. Well, now we know that Kalkstein is
guilty, innocent.
Guilty that he is innocent.
Yeah, he's guilty of being innocent.
Even though I found proof that he was guilty, he is innocent somehow.
Yeah. Well, this
makes total sense.
Like, so I guess here, I don't know exactly how the game knows this. Again, it's not their game, it's just Geralt. But, like, I don't know why he knows this, because kind of like, okay, you found Raymond's corpse. Okay, that's not good, because now you know he's dead. and then something or someone is assuming his identity. Okay. But that doesn't then alleviate Kalkstein from being the person who...
Raymond's body in the crypt.
How? I spoke to him recently.
Now I'm sure. The leader of Salamandra, a mage capable of spinning illusions, is masquerading as Raymond.
Huh. I would not have made that.
I found the body of
leap,
Raymond at the cemetery. Oh, that's kind of funny that you tell him that, and then like now he makes the conclusion that it's Azar Javed. As you're like, shouldn't you have realized that when you were?
Why would he assume Azar Javed is playing him
versus a doppelganger?
Yeah.
I don't know.
That's a huge leap in my opinion. Like I don't know why he's
And what's that?
making that.
So
Maybe
now,
he knows something more. Oh wait, we need to talk to Kalki.
Yeah, now we can talk to Kalkstein. See
where's
if,
he? Where? House again?
To the left. Yeah, like he's in the non-human.
Oh, that's
quarter,
right. That's right.
Which is funny because he's human, but whatever.
Well, I saw something like under Kalkstein's. Where is it? K, towards the bottom. Even though he calls him. Okay, where was it? Strange Witcher, whatever. Something. It said something about him being part
gnome, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So maybe that's why. So I guess that's why he's over here.
Possibly. I did see that too.
I was like, oh, that's kind of cool.
Not sure how. I mean, how? I'm just kind of curious. Like, how much gnome blood do you have? That's what, like an 1/8 or something, because he's not short.
Yeah.
So you don't have a lot. You know, of course, it could just be. Yeah, that's a little different because obviously gnomes and whatnot, dwarves aren't real, but well, dwarves are in the sense of like they have dwarfism, but that's different.
Sorry, I got lost in thought.
I know Raymond is the Salamandra leader.
Are you sure?
Yes, I have irrefutable evidence. Azar killed Raymond and assumed his identity using an illusion.
Oh, an illusion. Okay.
What do you intend to do about it?
You're better off not knowing.
Be careful. He has great power. You must separate him from its source, the element of fire. Lure him to a place where the magical aura is unstable. It would be best if this place was surrounded by the opposing element, water.
The tower in the swamp.
Ideal. You'd stand a chance there.
Cool.
I'm also here about the notice.
No.
Oh, that's the ghoul.
That's so funny that you like. I find that kind of funny. So yeah, now he's convinced that he's not working. Like I feel like not to say Geralt's flipping back and forth, but I almost feel like he is. He's not being very like.
Can I meditate with him?
I believe so. Can I meditate with you?
Yeah, seriously. Sweet. Well, we're going to eat food, and then we'll be right back after these messages from our sponsor for today. No.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
We'll be right back after these messages from Phil's sponsor name here.
Yeah,
and we'll be
exactly.
See you next time, Okay, so hey, look, a parrot. I just noticed that. Okay, so we have we ate and came back, but now we're going to be talking to Raymond. So basically, kind of a recap of what we kind of gone through. You'll notice Geralt's amulet is vibrating, so that made us suspicious of Raymond. And we went to the crypt, found his corpse.
Yeah.
So we know this is not Raymond.
Which you guys saw, because Steven, I think, should have kept that.
Yeah, it would have been in there. So we know this isn't Raymond. Geralt's basically convinced that Raymond, this guy, is Azar Javed using magic to portray or make himself look like Raymond. So now our task is to try to get him to go to the tower with us, which is surrounded by water, so we can
try to take him out.
Yes.
So we'll see if that happens. I went and tried to talk to Ramsmeet to see if he would help me, because he also has beef with Azar Javed, but he wouldn't talk to me. So, all right, well, let's see if we can do this.
Are you meditating too?
Yes.
I guess I'm ready.
Try that? Yeah.
I'm ready for Ramsmeet.
Good. He leads Salamandra's armed force. You have to kill him.
Of course.
Won't be
Just
easy.
go ahead and try that. Try talking with him.
I will tell.
Yeah, so just do it right now.
Blah, 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 blah. Oh, man. Okay. Whew, that was a tough fight, Raymond.
Yes.
Yeah.
Tough
Wow.
fight.
Good news. You'll be happy, Raymond.
You killed Ramsmeat?
He won't be bothering us anymore. But that's not it. We'll nab Javed soon. I have a plan. Your family will be avenged.
So, what's your plan?
I wanted to take care of this alone, but if you're willing to help...
Of course I am. You're paying me, after all. Besides, we're friends now.
Yes.
Friends. I like how he's like super suspicious.
Thank Javed by getting rid of Ramsmeat. Let's plan what he and Kalkstein want so much.
And that is?
The secret's inside the swamp tower. I know how to open it, and I'd like you to do something.
Of course. What?
Come with me to the swamp, and when I open the tower, take the secret books, hide them away from me. We can't let them fall into Javed's hands.
Right. When do we go?
Now.
We need to secure what's hidden in the tower. All the books and scrolls. Bait for our target.
Just one thing missing. I have yet to unlock the tower door.
That's where I come in. This stone is the key to the tower.
Finally.
Yeah.
You make sure you get Kalkstein interested, like we agreed.
I like how
Cool.
it is kind of funny how he's like,
is he
or the
heading
thing
there,
where
I
like,
guess?
I'll receive it randomly. Destiny will put like, well, no, you actually get it from him. I mean, there's no way he would have
Yeah.
known that, but it's still kind of you get it from. Raymond.
So, do I need to go back and talk to Kalkstein?
You can go ahead and try. I don't know because I did not do the quest this way. I killed Ramsmeat when I did my run through. I killed Ramsmeat and then found out later that Javed was, or that Raymond was actually Javed.
All right, we'll go talk to him and see if he has anything to say. Kalki, I've got good news. I'm gonna kill Azar. I got the last Sephiroth, whatever that means to you. Can I say?
How
Sure.
do I get to the swamp?
Through the western gate is a dike leading to Old Vizima.
What then?
You'll find a ferry to take you to the swamp.
The ferry goes both ways?
Yes, there's a dock in the swamp near the brickmaker's hamlet.
Thanks.
See ya.
Okay.
It's funny. It's like, how do I get to the swamp? I've been to like 23
50 times.
Yeah, 23 times. It's like, well, you go to the dock and hire the ferryman to take you across to the ferry or to the swamp. It's like, so the ferry goes to the swamp. Geralt's
Well,
like,
why
I
did
know
Geralt
this.
have to ask if it goes both ways?
I don't know.
Shouldn't that be obvious?
I feel like
Like
it
I'm
would
taking a car to San Antonio. Like, can it go both ways? Like,
Yeah, I mean it's a little
Yeah.
different if there's a service, but you would think the service would be both ways. Like the
Yeah.
like a pilot. If you're a pilot and you're flying from Houston to Boston and then Boston to
oh, look at
Sacramento,
that sunset. Oh, that's pretty.
and then Boston to Portland, and then Portland back. You know, you don't just live in Portland from now on.
Yeah.
You fly back to
Yeah, I
fly
know.
back to Houston.
Aye, ferry.
So you would assume this guy, the ferryman,
Take me
wouldn't just go to the swamp and then leave. Now he does that. You know, unless he's actually moving. But
Yeah.
I don't know if you want to live with these swamp people. They look kind of crazy. They live.
The Waterlords and I. Like, oh, okay. Grandma, chill out.
It's like, oh man, I like this thing. I like being outdoors. It's really nice. It's like, oh, mind the drowners. Wait, what?
Yeah.
And the drowned dead and the
As he's
killer
like, oh
plant
man,
things.
it's so nice here. He sees like a procession of all the villagers. Like, it's time to sacrifice
Waterlords,
to the Waterlords, and they're like, oh.
And then Vasca looks and points at him, and he's like, "There is the sacrifice!" You're like,
Yeah.
what the? And all the people start running after him, like, oh.
I must prepare to face Azar. Well, first I'll do the
That's the last obelisk, I think.
Okay, but I'm curious if there's anything I can do. I mean, Kalkstein didn't say. He was just like, oh, as long as you're surrounded by water.
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay. Oh, wow, that did pretty good.
I think what it'll do, there's a plant, I believe. I mean, you're fine on health.
Oh, good lord, there's
two of them over there.
There's 1,000 things. Well, later, guys, I don't really want to fight you if I don't have to. I don't have any quarrel with
like how?
drowners. Like,
Yeah,
you can't be a pacifist, man. You're a witcher. Like,
that'd be interesting.
I don't see any reason why I should attack this. But, like, they're terrorizing our town. They're killing all the villagers.
It's like, well, I'll only attack him in self-defense. You just, okay, fine. They like shove him out the door,
Yeah,
and then they start attacking him. It's like, please stop! Don't stop!
And he's like, well, no, either that or he's like ridiculously powerful,
right?
And
Well,
just like
that's what
wipes.
That's
the
what I was
floor
saying.
with-
Like he's not attacking him. They keep hitting him and like smash, kind of scratching at him. And he's like, well, I warned y'all. I warned. And he just pulls his sword out, just like beheads like 4 of them.
Yeah.
You're like, oh my gosh.
I don't ever want to get on that guy's bad side. Is this the right way?
And then
no, it's not.
And then like as he starts talking, his voice gets like,
oh no!
Oh wow!
A drowner!
I don't think I've ever seen that. Oh my gosh!
You killed a lumberjack person.
Well, no, actually, I would say you led them here, but
who could have done this?
Well, I just find it funny that no one's freaking out.
Yeah,
no one liked Samuel anyway.
Yeah, no.
Okay, fine.
It was the worst lumberjack. So
no, but I was saying as the guy,
it's okay.
The guy's the one witcher, the pacifist witcher, starts fighting, and then his voice gets like really like deep and like aggressive,
he's
but
like,
he keeps his accent. So it just sounds really like horrifying, but in a weirdly funny way because of the.
Oh, I guess I could do this thing too. Should I do this before the tower?
Yes. If you're going to do it, you have to do it before the tower.
Okay.
Because this will trigger. The tower will trigger the end of that event.
So, I don't know. So the thing we're talking about is these guys are going to attack the elves, and I can either be on the elf side or their side. I don't know which side to take, to be honest. I'm going to take
Well, you don't have to take a side. Like, you can go through, but then Geralt does mention this is the last time he thinks he'll be able to not take sides. I'm not saying do either one. I'm just saying you don't have to.
What does the internet say?
Unless you want to read for 20 or 30 minutes.
Yes. No.
I mean,
oh, man. Hold on. Well, is this a quest, or like, what is this?
If you talk to him, then you get a quest.
Okay, where's Siegfried? I want to talk to him, see what he tells me. Because if it's... I don't know.
Oh! Geralt? By the eternal fire, it's good to see you.
You've gotten shorter or something. No.
What happened?
An Echinop's thorn pains me under my greave. I fear I cannot walk. We were seeking the golem burial ground. Some fool, may the eternal fire illuminate the darkness of his mind, was ranting on about mosquitoes and golems when the cursed plant shot me with its thorn. Ouch!
You should get someone to dress that wound.
No time for trivial matters. Elves and hawkers are dealing at the burial ground. My duty was to eliminate the hawkers and the Scoia'tael, chopping off all the Hydra's heads in one fell swoop.
Guess the Hydra got a reprieve.
It was a direct order from the Grand Master. Help me. I'll appoint you commander of my unit.
I'm a witcher, not a soldier.
I believe in you, Geralt. Nothing occurs without cause. The eternal fire has given you both honor and responsibility.
Don't get excited, Siegfried.
We truly need your assistance.
So, if I say that, am I picking sides?
Yes.
Or is that... Okay.
Wait here. I'll look around.
So what were you going to do, though?
I wanted to talk to the Scoia'tael if
They're in the top right.
Over here?
Yeah.
Because I want to see if... I don't know. I want to get both sides of the story before I pick a side.
Where are you going?
Top right.
You're going south.
What the heck?
Like, look at the top right on the map. You can see which direction you're going.
Okay, so what's so bad about these ghouls? And there's a bunch of them. Okay, hold on 1 second. Let me switch to strong mode. Activate. Crowd mode. Activate. Crowd mode. Activate. Keep attacking. Geralt is a beast.
It's really nice if you can, because I believe it is keeping them from attacking you because you're kind of hitting them first.
Oh, you're a little late to the party, buddy. What do? You think you can take me on? I just killed like 80 of your friends. Hey, and you're an Al Ghul, actually. Hopefully I know what an Al Ghul is so I can get your blood.
I believe you do, because I remember us.
Yes,
yay.
finally! So, okay, I'm just going to talk to every green person.
I think yeah, I mean, go ahead. I think you're supposed to talk to...
I'm sure it'll be Yavin.
Yes.
Come back tomorrow.
Come back tomorrow.
Come back tomorrow. This guy's not getting the hint.
Come back tomorrow.
Come back tomorrow.
Come back tomorrow. I'm getting out
Okay,
of
that's
here.
Yavin. Alright. Yavin it is. Wakey, wakey.
Yes. Got more work for me?
You proved apt at moving around the swamp, and performed a favor for us. There is something.
I'm listening.
I've heard that Knights of the Order of the Flaming Rose have entered the swamp. Those fanatics detest non-humans. They'll come for us sooner or later.
What's it to do with me?
I'd like you to lead the unit to the Golem burial ground, where Hab Karn await with a weapons shipment. If matters turn dire, I expect you to prevent the unit from dispersing.
I'm not sure I want to get involved. I need some time to consider.
I wish they would go more in detail about... I want to know who the good side is. Like, who's in the right here, if that's possible.
I mean, honestly, at this point, I feel like it's just a civil war. Things have been said, people have died, and now they just want blood. To some extent. Because the Scoia'tael are not going to stop terrorizing people. And the Order is kind of like, we need to just snuff this thing out. Because they're not stopping.
Then I might just choose not to get involved at this point, because I don't know enough to make a decision to choose a side. So yeah, I guess I'll just not pick.
Just pick one or two, and then it's like two. Okay, Geralt believes that the Scoia'tael have a righteous cause, so obviously the Order is guilty of all these. It's like, wait a minute, what? That's how he solved the riddle of the suspects. He just believed them really hard and proved them innocent.
All right, well, I guess we're doing the tower then.
All the Sephiroth are set. My medallion's vibrating like mad, so the spell must be working. The tower door should be open. I can't wait to see Kalkstein's reaction.
That would be funny if, because he's wearing it around his neck. If he's like, while he's doing it, he's like, my medallion is vibrating like mad. I must go tell Kalkstein, because it's vibrating so much.
Yeah, it's gotta be here, because, oh my gosh.
That'd be so funny. Hey, that's Siegfried. I didn't know they were this close to the...
Yeah.
Wow. What's this? Raymond's like, Geralt, come on, come on, join me. Geralt's like, I want my health to recharge really quick. Like, why? I'm not gonna attack you. Be like, I just feel like having full health.
Yeah. Just making some potions.
In case maybe somebody who I trusted turns out to not be who I thought they were.
In case, you can never be too careful in case of some sort of treachery involving a detective, a witcher, something like that.
All right, we made it to the tower. Now it's time to take on fake Raymond. Hopefully, it won't be super hard.
Aren't you eager to learn the truth?
I'd rather stay focused. Should I get the book from the tower?
Yes, hurry. We can't let Kalkstein get ahead of us. I hope that murderer swallowed the bait.
I think I made sure of that.
He's not here. You are.
I do believe Kalkstein is.
He's like, what are you waiting for? And then I attack him. He's like, water? Darn. You believe Kalkstein is what?
It is here. I think he does show up.
Oh, really? Let's open this here crate. You've learned the Axie sign. Oh, which can be temporarily turned enemies into allies. Choose a sign on the left and the right. Oh, that's right. Axie is very helpful. I'm assuming I'm going to use that. Maybe.
You could try. I don't think I did, but you can definitely try.
So is that it? And I just go outside?
Yeah, right now.
Well, if it's just him, I'm not going to. I'll use Art, I guess, because I'm not going to turn him to good.
Yeah. Haha! Now you're not fighting anyone.
Now you can't attack me. Is he waiting for me to be
You'll
surprised?
soon learn the truth. Excited?
More than you think. Just one question.
Oh.
Ooh.
Where did you get the idea to assume Raymond's identity?
Clever. From you, of course. He was getting close and you trusted him. I would have been foolish not to take advantage of the situation.
Did you forget it would put you face to face with a Witcher? Well, I'd be foolish not to take advantage of this situation. Enough chatter. Now kindly lead me to where you've hidden the items stolen from Kaer Morhen.
Like, okay.
I guess I have no choice. I'm like, what?
Oh, I'm stuck. Something happened. I'm stuck. I can't fight. Okay, I want to use silver, I'm assuming.
I don't know.
You haven't fought this thing?
Well, I didn't fight. I did it differently. I did this entire quest differently, so I don't know if any of this is the same. I don't remember fighting this thing, and I didn't punch him when I came out of the tower because I didn't know he was Azar Javed.
There we go. Ha ha ha. Oh, he keeps summoning people. Oh, I can use Axie on you. Maybe not.
Listen and obey as a genie would.
Professor, cut the crap and get him.
You see, Witcher? Too much water around for Azar to feel comfortable. Fire mage is limited. He needs me to do the wet work.
Good. 2 worms with 1 stone.
All right. Pause. Axie. Steel. You're my friend. No. Help me fight. Azar. Dagnabbit. You're not my friend anymore. Come on. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Run away. Run away. You're my friend. Oh, dang it. I attacked him.
And wait.
Where's Kalkstein? What's he gonna do?
You fool! Let the Witcher get the better of you. You nearly got me killed.
Silence. Back to the base of the trade quarter. Hurry before he recovers.
Why didn't they just kill me?
We shall meet again, freak.
I don't know.
That really doesn't make sense.
All felt the battle in the swamp was the beginning of events that would soon rock Temeria. Sensing the approaching conflict, both sides were eager to test the enemy. A routine skirmish between patrols erupted into a regular battle. Led by unwavering faith, the Knights of the Order showed greater determination and emerged victorious. The Scoia'tael learned that freedom could only be achieved by shedding blood, their enemies and their own. Azar excluded me from the battle. When Triss woke me, heaps of bodies appeared before my eyes. It was the last time I was able to avoid taking sides.
You're mistaken. I have him under control. And not just him. They're all leading out of my hand. I regret that Voltest is away at the summit, but I trust you'll tend to the King's Council.
Her hair is being sucked into the mirror.
Yes, I made an offer and he accepted. He claims his superiors had similar plans, but we beat them to it. Men can do nothing but talk and then always claim the initiative.
And how is your Witcher?
I should be able to convince him.
To your mouth.
Whoa.
Don't overdo it. Geralt can be exceptionally perceptive.
I know. I must get back. I'll contact you when it's all over.
Yeah, her hair's not that long. I don't know what's happening.
To hide from him.
I know she's good, but I wonder what she's hiding.
Like, do you know anyone that ever walks like that?
Should you be
No.
out?
Like,
I'd rather
it's
make
just
sure
so
you recover
stupid.
completely.
How?
Don't worry. This won't hurt a bit.
You just shoved him over. I mean, I know whatever, but it's just like, he's like, my head. And she just like shoves him back down.
Yeah.
Like, oh, stop
You
it.
seem to be at full strength. It must be that unusual Witcher's metabolism.
Triss, how did I get here?
Pure coincidence. I was scanning for magic anomalies and happened upon a false trail set by Kalkstein.
You found me in the swamp? What happened there?
I don't know. The alchemist is still there, examining solid stone. But he won't find anything. The greater anomalies are here in Vizima.
Magic anomalies in Vizima?
Yes. I'd appreciate it if you could help me figure them out. But back to your health.
I thought I was at full strength.
You misunderstood me. Physically, nothing's wrong. It's your mind that worries me.
Explain.
You raved for hours. I had no choice but to read your thoughts to learn about your injuries and which poisons you took this time.
I'm sure you read beyond that.
I couldn't help it. Your thoughts were quite loud. In any case, I know about your recent adventures.
Can you help me?
Recover your memory? I doubt anyone can, but there's a small chance...
A small chance of what?
From what I saw, I think you would benefit by creating a stable personality.
Meaning?
Geralt, please, this is important.
Just limit the psychobabble.
You need to take a stand on the world's problems. It doesn't matter what position, just that you choose one. A strong identity may help restore your memory.
Can't you just tell me what you saw?
No, I don't want you turning into my vision of Geralt. I want you to decide for yourself who you are, without looking back.
I shouldn't take an interest in the past?
Exactly. Your memory should return in due course.
We'll see.
Geralt.
I did pick a side, Triss. Neutral.
Yeah, I picked my side.
Like, I chose not to get involved in that stance because I didn't know enough. So...
Well, yeah, you did, but Geralt didn't. He was like, I need time to think about it. And then later...
Oh, I guess, whatever.
You said something about magic anomalies.
Various things can cause them, but more importantly, they can be the cause of true evil. When I last felt this way, you and a sorceress were trying to capture a genie, destroyed half a city in the process. You probably have no recollection, but a lot hung in the balance.
I don't recall.
I could use your help. I have some magic sensors that need to be placed around Vizima. They'll help us locate the anomaly's source.
All right, give me the sensors. I'll take care of it.
Always eager to please.
What are friends for?
I saw a perfect wall cavity in the trade quarter near Town Hall. Place one there, a second in the temple quarter near the entrance to the sewers, and the third in Vizima's cemetery. We'll create a typical Radcliffe triangle. You know, of course, that triangulation is most effective in these cases.
Of course.
How did you get here?
Long story. When you men went chasing around...
Which proved effective.
By some miracle, I decided to look for Salamandra using unconventional methods.
Any results?
Very good ones. You'll learn it all in due time.
Why not now?
To get this information, I had to agree not to tell you. Patience, Witcher.
In order for me to tell you the information, I have to not tell you.
Sorceress business. Nothing important.
Sounded serious.
I had to make a few promises to learn about Salamandra.
You could.
Trust me, it was nothing important.
I'll see you later.
See you. Oh, I nearly forgot.
What?
Luvarden, a merchant, wants to see you. He hosts banquets at the new Naracourt.
I don't like banquets.
Important people will attend.
I don't know.
Including Princess Ada, whose curse you lifted. Apparently, she's slightly obsessed with you.
I'll think about it.
I'll be there.
All right, I'm convinced. Maybe I can gather some information there.
6 this evening. Here's the pass that makes you official in the trade quarter.
A pass?
Well, in addition to a quarantine, the authorities of Vizima have imposed martial law.
How'd I miss that?
It only covers the trade quarter, which you haven't entered.
So how do these passes work?
Only the quarter's residents are allowed to move about. I have a house here, so I was able to get a pass.
So what do I do?
Well, I registered you as residing here. Falsely, of course.
Yeah, you're not actually staying here. Like,
yeah.
Listen, about
I mean, that's fine with me, but...
Progress already?
I'm still analyzing.
Geralt.
I'll see you later.
I just wanted to make sure there wasn't anything
Yeah.
else. All right, guys, we finally made some more progress. Cool. So we got some more stuff to do in Vizima now, and we finally stopped Azar. Blah blah blah. Jafar.
Well, we didn't finally stop.
I know
him.
we didn't
He did
stop
get
him.
away.
So that was Jafar, and I think the other guy with the glasses was his parrot. He didn't sound like him, but
Iago.
Iago. That's who it is. All right, guys, thank you all for watching. We will see you all in the next episode of The Witcher. Have a wonderful day, everybody, and be blessed.